Distances can also be used, I mean, because when you do the distance formula, and to kind of go back to something really quick here before I move on too much. When I do the distance formula, what's really going on here is if I have like my one point and my other point here, and I'm trying to find this distance, what it's really saying is that if I find this distance here, which is my x2 minus x1, if I find my y distance here, which is my y2 minus y1, I should be able to find this. Well, if I square these, I would get this distance here squared by the Pythagorean theorem. And that's where the formula comes from. The distance formula is just another version of the Pythagorean theorem. So with that being the case, if I deal with other situations, I could probably use the Pythagorean theorem in a similar way to find the solutions to various things, such as this problem right here. At a distance of 4,000 feet from the launch site, a spectator is observing a rocket being launched. Suppose the rocket lifts off vertically and reaches an altitude of x feet, as shown below. What is the distance between the spectator and the rocket when the rocket reaches an altitude of 20,000 feet? So basically you have the spectator here. You have a 4,000 foot space between here and the launch pad. And now we're saying this thing is, the rocket's at 20,000 feet. We want to figure out what this distance here, the distance between the spectator and the rocket. So and anytime we're trying to measure, like, a distance between something, it's always a straight line and the shortest straight line path to that point. So the distance here I'm looking for is just going to be the square root of 20,000 squared plus 4,000 squared. So I'm going to have 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, plus 1, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's going to give a grand total of the square root of 416. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I take the square root of that. I do actually get 20,396 feet approximately. Somewhere in that neighborhood. 416 and 6 zeros is not a perfect square, I don't believe. Let me do a quick calculation here. No, it's actually like 2396.078, so it's pretty close. So, but that's the distance between the rocket and the spectator at that point. And a lot of times when you're working with the square root function, you're going to see that you're going to have a lot of irrational answers from time to time. So.